Are you trying so hard to succeed and it looks like it's not working? Okay, my name is Effie and this channel is all about spirituality, life and business. If you're new here, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about rejigging the method. You see, as women of God, as children of God, we are the light of the world. Okay? And when we look at the scriptures, we see that the Pharisees, the Sadducees were trying so hard to please God by obeying the law. But when a new method, a new way through which men could be saved came on the scene, they dismissed it because they could not, take it in because it was new, it was unfamiliar. Okay, they were not comfortable with that method. And so they held on to their age-old traditions, and Jesus could not do much. Sometimes in this day and time, we hold on so dearly to our own ways of doing things. And when the whispers are coming of new ways, new inventions, we are so steep with our old tradition. My call to us today, girl, is learn to know when to rejig the method. And as believing women, we talk about faith. Just the way there are different stages when the farmer is about to plant, and there is a stage from the planting to the harvest, so it is with the process of faith. I never knew that myself, that there were different stages of faith. And when we're looking at the scriptures and the Bible says, if you have faith as a mustard seed, you say unto this mountain, be removed, be thrown into the sea, and it will obey us. But how? Okay, let's talk about that today. There are different stages in the faith journey. There is something called the nesting stage. In this stage is when God drops ideas in our spirits like drops of water, just to test and see if we will jump on the ideas. This is a stage where a lot of people sometimes miss it because the idea doesn't look splendid, it doesn't look catching, they kind of dismiss the idea. And somebody says greatness is not in position, it's in our ability to respect the ideas that drops in our spirit. During the nesting stage is like a stage of conception where you conceive of the baby. You have to nurture it, you have to grow it for it to manifest, right? Because when we nurture that nesting stage, we nurture that seed, we nurture that idea, it takes us to the next stage, which is the testing stage. In that testing stage is where we look to see if the idea is in alignment with our values. Does it hold dear? Does it reflect the picture that we hold dear to our hearts? What is the what? What is the why? We might not know the how, but you need to look at the idea. Okay, is this new? We need to test the idea, right? Who are the people we need to connect with? Okay, explore the idea, research on the idea. Don't just shut down the idea. Because when we do our due diligence in that testing stage, it takes us to the next stage, which is the investing stage. This is a stage where the girls are separated from the women because not everybody likes to invest time, resources when everything is not fully, blown up. In that investing stage is where we invest the time, the energy, the manpower, the money power, the mind power to see that idea become a reality. In that investing stage, it might be trying, it might be like a difficult stage, but just wait for it. Because the longer we wait, the longer we invest, the longer we connect, the longer we do our part, it will take us to the other stages. There is a fourth stage we could call it the trying stage. The Bible says God tests nobody, but in that stage is where God builds us up. In the trying stage, or the trial stage, as I may call it, is yes, you are ahead, but you're just waiting to manifest your reality. In that stage, it's not like the business is not working or the career is not working or the relationship is not working, but that is the stage where we learn, where character is formed. Okay, we learn, we understand the journey to greatness. In that trial stage is where we begin to know ourselves more because it prepares us for the crowning stage. Jesus had his moments, okay, when he went through Gethsemane and was praying to God. He said, but let your will be done. If God has called you into something, he already knew the end from the beginning. So in that trial stage, our prayer should be, God, let only your will be done. That is the only time when we throw the towel. That's the only time when we give up. That is the only time when we begin to complain or begin to question and say, God, where are you? That is the time when our words need to be very seasoned. That is the time when we grow the patience, the energy we need for the crowning stage. The fifth stage is the crowning stage, but the trial stage gives birth to the crowning stage. So if you want the crowning stage, you should be ready to manage the other stages I talked about. In the crowning stage, we'll call it the victory stage. That is where everybody wants to be your friend, because the Bible says the rich has so many friends. In that crowning stage, if we allow the different stages to change us, in that crowning stage, we're not carried away. We in that crowning stage is where we wisdom is displayed. Okay, chill is displayed, pose, character. Okay, beauty is displayed because we are not carried away by the success, but we own it to the one who gave us the success. So have you been trying so hard to succeed and it looks like you're not succeeding? It's time for you to open up your mind to rejig the method. Don't get steeped in old traditions like the Pharisees. And Jesus said he couldn't do anything because of their own belief. We have the Spirit in us, whispering, telling us great things, telling us about the plan of God. We need to listen to the voice of the Spirit, and we need to take action based on the leading of the Spirit. My name is Effie. This is how we enter this video on rejigging the method. Till I speak to you again, girl, remain exceptional. Bye for now.